What if there was a game that had card battles in it? But not just card battles. Also elements of MOBA elements. And to blend it all together, real-time strategy in where you summon your minions to fight each other. You shall be purged! What is going on, YouTube? Too Sketchy coming at you, and today we're going to be taking an early look at Golem Gates. I had to look at it. I know it was there, but I had to make sure. Too Sketchy! Hey, what's going on, guys, and welcome to Golem Gates, at least the early access view of it. And as I mentioned in the beginning, it is an RTS card-like with MOBA tendencies, the hybrid smushed together. And if you like what you see during this video, I will put links in the description below for you to be able to buy this game for yourself, and or maybe even get in touch with the developers, because they are a smaller company listening to the community, which I enjoy. And I really like seeing the feedback and evolve into something like this, because I've been enjoying this so far. I've been playing the tutorial and several bot games, and I just want to get my eyes, your eyes on this, me sharing with you. You know what I'm trying to say. Anyways, the tutorial, I've done it, and it's very intuitive, very easy. Not too easy, but enough for you to get it through, get it done. Awakening, Ascension, and Solution seem to be parts and or chapters of a campaign. Again, love it. It's not just multiplayer online. There is a campaign. Man, blah, blah, blah. Anyways, and there's a loadout, which is very familiar to any card-based game, where you have a loadout and or stack of decks for you to choose from and or combine, create, manage. Whatever your playstyle is, you're going to be able to set it apart and or put it into a deck. Before we get started, though, take the word card and replace it with the word glyph. Okay, in this game, cards are called glyphs, so quickly adjust your mind real quick. You good? Alright, let's get this going then. I'm just gonna jump right into a versus game, and then after that I'm gonna show you some other stuff. Create a match versus some bots, which I have been doing. As you can tell, on the left side of the screen you see team selection, and there's 1, 2, 3, 4 teams. You can have 4 teams of 3 people. 4 times 3, do the math. Isn't that 21? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 21. I meant 12. Flip the 21 around, make it 12. Shut up. So yeah, I'm gonna be versing a normal bot. Should I be doing normal bot or should I be doing easy? I don't know. You can choose his color. You can choose what deck he has. I want him to have the same deck as I do, so I don't know. I don't know what random generated glyph means. I don't want him having some cards that I've never seen before. And I know I can turn him to, there it is. I'll just leave it at normal for now. Alright, leave it at normal. I can add another player on my side, for example, but I don't want to do that, so just leave that empty. In the middle, you see game options. I can adjust certain things, and right now, you're probably looking at this like, wait, what the hell does all this mean? Don't worry about it. I'll explain everything once we get into the game. And then on the right side of the map, you see maps selection. Believe it or not, there are maps here which you can choose from, which is really cool, and all these maps are completely different than each other. The playstyles are going to be completely different. For example, in Chasm, I'm not going to play Chasm, but Chasm is a really cool one where the lanes are only top and bottom, and there's a big wall in the middle, which you could teleport units across, but you can't walk through it. I mean, a fantastic map so far. But I'm going to play ICARUS for you because it is the easiest to play on and explain at the same time, and I don't know how hard normal really is. Well, let's just get this game going, shall we? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and I'll see you there. So, as you see in the beginning, you are given this screen where you're able to mulligan your hand. So right in front of you, this is your hand, your starting hand, and you're able to say, you know what, I don't want this card, I don't want this card. I know right now you're like, wait, why not those two? Well, I'll explain in a little bit. So the shapes, depending on what the glyph shape is what kind of card they are. So this is a structure and or turret. This is a minion and or monster, and that's a spell. So I'm just gonna ready up, get 2 different ones, and these are 2 spell cards because they're circular shapes. It's just good to know what I'm gonna be able to summon. And starting off, this is exactly why I love this game. It looks absolutely phenomenal. So this is like a person walking around, which is not just any person. This is actually your core and or your harbinger in this game. If your harbinger dies, you lose. If you kill the enemy harbinger, you win. So I'm just, and then before I get started though, your harbinger can walk around the map. which is pretty damn essential. You could like hide him somewhere and try to, you know, make it hard for the enemy to find you. But I'm going to use my Harbinger right now to walk up here and capture this node, which is called an energy crystal. An energy crystal allows you to gain more mana, and or in this game, energy. You use your energy to use your cards, and this is where you see the cards shuffling about the screen. As your Harbinger stands still, you see the little bar fill up here, and if you move, obviously it stops. But if you stop, it'll continue to grow. I'm already being attacked here towards the north. So how do you summon a card? Well, whatever you see, whatever vision you have of the map, that's where you can summon. That's it. You just click your card. I want to I want to summon these wolf scouts, and there you go. You have some wolf scouts running about the field, scouting out the area. I'm just gonna use my wolf scouts actually to try to attain this one, so I can gain even more mana back, so I can overpower my enemy and win the game. Essentially, that's how the game is played. The cool thing about this is not only can you summon minions, but also structures like turrets. So as I started attacking this node, you see that neutral monsters are here, which is kind of the resemblance of a MOBA where you know, trying to get a buff, like a blue buff, a red buff, some kind of buff, and they'll fight over an objective of sorts. And I'm gonna try to put down another minion. I don't really have one. Try to draw 2 card. My turret was able to get built, but I don't have any minions. There we go. Finally, enough mana to get some minions down and then capture this point safely. Hello? There's one more. There's a couple more. Okay. So they're going to be able to fight this off. As you can see on this side of the map, the enemy is doing exactly the same thing and trying to cap his point. And this is where I need to be careful. Is he going to come all the way around and try to attack me? Or is he going to go down and try to get my Harbinger? My Harbinger is down here safely. And the Harbinger does have an ability, which is like a little birdie, which you saw in the beginning. I didn't really use him much because I was trying to explain the game. But you can use your bird, which is a limited amount of resource and or time on the field. I can use them to go scout out the area. But looking back on this, I am being attacked. I don't really have anything. Can I pump up? I can't pump up that guy. I don't have any cards and or minions. So I'm gonna lose this one, and my bird is gonna run out of time. He does take damage. He does deal damage as well, but I don't know if I'm gonna be able to deny that. No, he immediately summons in a monster to deny that from me, and now I am completely cut off from energy and shit out of luck. This might be a bad idea, honestly. I didn't know normal was actually hella hard. So I'm gonna try to pull in my wardens. My wardens are kind of a tanky unit. They have an ability called protection, which you pay 25 energy to raise their shields and or deny some of their damage coming in. I'm also going to put down my heal bot right behind them and move up with my Harbinger as well, because my Harbinger deals some damage. I don't have any spells yet. They're just punching right through this. I do have a trap, but that takes some time to build. I'm going to put... I want to turn them into a pacifist. Turn that one under a pacifist. No, I can't really do that. I don't have any big spells. Maybe try to inflame them. You got to be careful because spells do friendly damage. Harbinger is in a bit of danger, but he is one of the tankiest units. You know what? Put in basic infantry and then man one of them up to be really strong. Oh, he has a scout back here. He's being really aggressive, actually. Kind of just want to pacifist one of them. Nothing to... You know what? Put these 2. I don't have any energy to summon in another set of warden. It's a long time. I need to wait for that. I don't want that being built. Put in another heal bot, maybe. Put in a spell. I don't really have any good spells. Turn him into a pacifist so he doesn't shoot me for a little while. Deal with this turret. One turret's down. This is one of those fire or flame turrets that does AoE damage, but I have a heal bot around me. I have another set of basic infantry members, and this guy was pacifisted, spelled, I guess you can say. So he was not dealing damage to me, and finally able to deal with this attack. Whew! So yeah, the bar at top, that's your what's his face's name? Harbinger's HP bar. Try to deny this so I can get some of these resources back. He just inflamed me completely. Put down another unit really fast before they all die off. And if they die off, I don't have any vision. I can't summon anything. Harbinger is under attack. And I think the Harbinger dealt with it all by himself. I'm going to put down a flame Ooh, why do I have a hair in my mouth? Put down one of those flame turrets so he's going to be able to defend himself a bit better. I do have a hero card, which is something I've recently got. It takes so much energy to summon, though. I need more minions. Put some hunters down. Hunters are like ranged units. Oh, he's trying to build a turret here. Don't want that to happen at all. Make these guys stronger. My wardens are going to be hella strong. I want to take care of this heal bot back here. Get rid of that thing ASAP. I do have a destroyer, which is really good against structures. Essentially, it's kind of like a dreadnought if you play in Warhammer. It is massive. It does AoE damage when he like hits down, and splash damage as well, as you can tell. So that turret got dealt with ASAP. So I'm doing a bit better. He turned one of my wardens into a pacifist, so he's not dealing any damage. I wish I had a heal bot, but instead I'm going to put down some more arcanists, which do range like magic-y damage. And you do have stats as well, so you can see what does what, and here are the abilities, kind of like the Harbinger have. I want to leave this place and try to get the other node, which belongs to the enemy, but I don't want to leave it unprotected. So I put down a trap right there. Now I'm putting down a turret. I'm gonna walk away and hopefully make it out of there just fine. My Harbinger, kind of just chilling here. I have 2 spell cards. Now these fireballs are really OP, you know. If the developers is listening, y'all gotta rework this thing. I mean, it's like an insta kill, but I would say maybe I'll show you in a little while, but put down like a second of a warning, like here comes the AoE, and then explode instead of just instantly. I don't know. It works good, but sometimes I just feel cheated. So here, like for example, boom, and like half of his health, he's gone. That's it. Whoop-de-doo, right? But enemies summoned a hero, so I could summon a hero too, and the cool mechanic about this is there can't be 2 heroes at the same time. There can only be 1 hero. So if I summon mine in a little bit, I need that extra energy. There they are. If I summon my hero, come on, once it turns green, it cancels out the enemy's hero. So nobody can use a hero right now. But you can only have 1 hero on the field for each deck. So that's a pretty cool mechanic. Getting a hero out in the field is very important because that means, you know, he's out and the enemy's is not. But since I held on to that card, it allowed me to gain enough energy to eventually summon him onto the battlefield. I'm gonna try to take care of this turret ASAP. I have my big ass guy here. Why are they retreating? Stay right there and deal with it. Cut off the resources. Let that be mine. I'm checking this side. If I really need to, I can always put down more traps. Just keep that place defended. Okay, so I have 1 big guy here. Actually, okay, that's the enemies. I thought that was neutral monsters first. Here comes another spell. Get rid of that heal bot. Put down some more guys. Get rid of 1 card, gain 3. But I'm running out of cards slowly, as you can tell here. I'm gonna pacifist. You know what? No, I'm not gonna pacifist. He pacifisted me. Get rid of this structure real quick. I'm gonna show you what happens when you run out of cards, which is a really cool mechanic as well. I'm gonna put down a structure like right here. No, I'm not, because that AoE actually hurt the hell out of me. These guys are super low. I might want to put a unit there before they get wiped. There's a heal bot right there. Get rid of it. Get rid of it. And flame him. Should be able to die. He'll die. Okay, cool. Oh, there's a Harbinger's bird. He's just gonna DPS my dudes down. Put down a Spider Master, maybe. Move them up. Move them up. Deal with this thing. Okay, cool. So I ran out of cards completely. Man, he's not allowing me to do jack. Maybe turn him into a pacifist so he doesn't attack me. Almost built the fire turret here. Fire turret is up, and I'm feeling pretty safe now, I think. A bunch of spiders. So I think the Spider Master can like summon other smaller spiders. See? Over time. I think that's an ability maybe. I didn't use my Spider Master properly at all. But I'm out of cards, and what I need to do is I need to press that button and wait 15 seconds. Because I can't do anything for 15 seconds. He's reshuffling the card right now. And the cool mechanic about this, even though right now it seems unfair because he can completely run me through for the next 15 seconds, both players have to do this. You know, and there's actually an icon. You can't see that right now because my webcam's on top of it, but it shows the stats of the enemy. He has 8 cards left in his deck, so that tells me that, you know, soon he's going to be running out of cards, and I can try to attempt and or run right through him. So I'm going to use a bunch of cards here because I have a lot of energy. I'm going to try to summon in my Spider Master and then some Arcanus, maybe some Wolves, and then try to hurry up and run up here before he takes the spot back. Don't want to move my Harbinger. There's a lot of units here. Hopefully turn this off. Turn one of them into a pacifist. Maybe even put down a turret. Big boom. Hopefully able to defend against this. Only have a few people left. No cards. There's one big guy. Don't die on me so I can summon something big in. Oh, actually it's just a heal bot. My turret just got built in time. Try to get this vision so I can take care of it. Heal bot follow right behind it. That's a pulse cannon, I think. Yeah, pulse cannon pushes your enemy away. And I like that the spider it summons spiders. Unit that's okay, he automatically summons spiders. That's pretty cool. And now I'm capturing this point again. I have control of both points. And now I just need to be smart and try to figure out how the hell I'm gonna approach this assault up north. Get rid of that damn bird so it doesn't destroy my structure that's being built. Because I think you're more vulnerable as you're building the structure. Pretty sure that's the case. Alright, feeling pretty good here, but I want more cards. So I'm gonna wait for my Harbinger to be able to summon more cards. And again, if you move your Harbinger, as you can tell right there, it stops the process. So if you stand still, you're able to get your cards faster. Another trap card here. I have a lot of traps already, but just in case, I'm going to put another turret here and kind of just surround that area with turrets. So I'm, you know, don't have to really think about that place too much. So more pressure is on my left side. Oh my goodness. Big blast right here. Again, friendly fire. You need to be careful. Everything that there's an exclamation. I have a hero now available. I'm going to immediately summon him in because I feel confident that he doesn't have a hero in his deck. Right? So with that being said, I can try to slowly just move in here. And the cool thing about the hero, let me just pacifist this one turret. Cool thing about this hero, he has an ability called Twins Bond. So when either unit dies, one of them dies, and one of them can stay alive for 20 seconds, the second one actually comes back. You just use one of his spells right there, try to summon him back. I know that my hero is actually very, very low health, so I'm going to try to bring him back and wait 20 seconds, and his twin brother, because they are twins, will come back. He's using spells and stuff, so my hero is not part of that at all. I'm going to put down some traps. This Spider Master seems hella cool. But I think he actually died, so no more summoning. The Master died, so the spiders are alive. The twin brothers came back. I'm going to use one of my Warden cards here to push up front. Wardens are the tankier units. Now I'm feeling like I'm taking the assault. Holy moly, that's a lot of turrets. You know what? Let me back it up. Let me back it up for a second here, because that's a hell of a lot of people. Put down a trap card, maybe. The bird's gonna, yeah, he's gonna just hit that. Hero killed because he summoned his hero. Oh man, like I love this game. Absolutely, he summoned in right when I summoned in. Do I have an ability on my Warden still? I do, but I can't use it yet. I want to be able to raise my shield so I can get, you know, some hunters in, get that DPS range damage in. Boop, boop, boop. One more hit. Here we go. Go back, go back, go back. And I do have my shields up now. I could try to... I don't want to give that to him. I want to try to deactivate it. So put my heal bots in the back and maybe heal up these units. Man, there's so much DPS coming through. Can I just take that away? I just want to turn it off. Just turn it off. Take my heal bot. Heal bot back. Man. Range damage coming through. These are all ranged. There's hunters and arcanists. Try to put this guy down here-ish. This is a cool spell. It's giant strength, so it gives your health bonus 500 and damage 100. So I'm going to put it on one of my hunters. I'm going to put the other one on another hunter. So there is singular units inside of groups, which is pretty damn cool. And now I'm just kind of sitting here waiting, trying to figure out what I'm going to do. And honestly, I need to wait for cards. And this is where, you know, it gives me some time to talk about this. Oh, this is a really good card to have, actually. It disables all structures in the vicinity for a certain amount of time. Duration 10 seconds. Okay. I love this game. I absolutely do. And I hope it, you know, it's received really well by the community and the public. I'm just going to try to summon in some more people. It's less... There's some RNG involved, but there's less planning and more do with what situation you're given. You know what I mean? Some people would say, oh, this seems broken, just kind of summoning things in. But you're thinking about what you should be doing, too. You know, you're trying to adjust and, or like, if I had all of them clumped up, for example, right there, half of my units would have died. I'm going to try to disable as many turrets as I can, but I don't have that vision. There we go. Disable as many turrets as I could and try to get in here. You know, this unit should focus down. That heal bot right there. Heal bot is down. He turned one of my bigger guys into a pacifist, so no damage is coming through. Keep my heal bot in the rear to be able to help out the DPS. This guy is not doing much at all, so maybe take him out of the fight. The turret's turned back on, but we're good. He just used a big-ass spell to diminish some of my units. I have this thing back here. My big giant guy is back. My heal bot is in danger, so I'm going to try to move him around. But we did capture this point. Healbot is in a lot of pain. We have 2 cards left, so now I'm gonna back up for a little bit, right? I saw that being summoned. There's a turret back here. Is there a turret back here? No, maybe I'm just seeing things. So I'm gonna lay off the gas for a little bit because I know I'm out of cards. I'm gonna hit this button, shuffle for 15 seconds, and oh look, he's trying to sneak some units by. But I can't do anything. I'm shuffling my cards. So, shit out of luck. Things just exploded because I think he just ran over my trap. Hey, I'm pretty smart. I do have some more units here. Maybe even put down, you know what? Damn bird. Get over here. Where'd he go? Hate that damn bird. So I'm just going to try to move up north and hopefully find where he's hiding. I'm going to move my Harbinger up. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna stop moving my Harbinger. Holy. I don't have a hero card to try to cancel that out, so maybe... Uh-oh. Is that the hero right there? It is. Kill it. Whew! Whew! That was easier than I thought, though. But the fact that I had that spell card, I don't think a player would have done that, but the fact that I had that spell card helped me a lot, and hurried up to diminish his health. Because if you were able to take him back, you know the passive already. I showed it off to you guys. I'm trying to find the enemy. I'm gonna put down one of my units here so we can cap this again. Throw away 1 card, gain 3 cards back. No, I'm just gonna use that. Keep it there. Actually, I'm gonna summon my wolves up here. Scout out the area, find maybe he's on this side. I don't know where. He probably is on that side. Yep, there it is. That sound means, you know, you found the Harbinger. Start building my units and stuff. Get these guys. Can I do? Is there control groups? There are control groups. Nice. Control groups already available to us. Put down as many turrets as I can. Can I turn him into a pacifist? I can't. You can't turn the enemy Harbinger into a pacifist, but he does has a shield. So do you. Every Harbinger has a tech shield, which doesn't allow you to use spells. Like that. You see that little yellow aura? That denies any spells being casted in here. And I think, if I didn't mention earlier, there's exclamation points over your units and green markers over theirs. That tells you, hey, you're going to damage these units, so be careful, because there is friendly fire. Victory! Thank you very much. Enemy Harbinger has been killed, and that is how you win the game. Now imagine that in a PvP environment. You're given the 20-minute mark almost game summary here. 1 objective gotten, which was killing the enemy Harbinger, I guess. Energy used, glyphs used, unit strength, building strength, utility. Here's the graph of how much my energy was used and or consumed. Unit strength, building strength, blah, blah, blah. Continue. And I hope I was able to explain a lot of things. If you have any questions, do comment below. This is pretty cool, the match reward screen, where you're given your rewards for the end of the game. So I have another fireball ability here, which has, I don't know if it's inflamed. Does that mean anything? Oh, there's a new card here, which is Phantom Images. Add up to 5 holographic copies of a target unit to its squad. That's pretty cool. That seems broken as hell. Oh, what's this one? Sight Beacon. Target piece gains increased sight radius, but their sight becomes visible to enemies. So you can increase your range by 800, which seems like a lot. So you can summon maybe something behind a wall or something, which is one of the earlier maps I was explaining. Hide target gains stealth and regen, so you can like dip out of there mid-fight maybe, and then come back with like almost full health. What's this one? Essence Summoning. Play all unit glyphs in your hand at a cost less than max energy near your Harbinger. Instead of energy, your Harbinger loses 3 health for each energy they normally cost. So you can like use some of your health to summon a bunch of energy and or cards, glyphs, I'm sorry. 100 resources and or currency for this game, so I have 740 now. Let me just continue on. The game looks absolutely amazing, and it is early access still. Let me go to archives and show you what it's like to construct a deck, or what it looks like. I know it's a lot of information at first. Don't be scared. Let me show you something. Tech, traps, structures. The only thing available and or shown to us right now are units. Those little exclamation points mean this is where you have your new cards. Come check them out. So right now we only have units selected, as the square icons suggest. And if we scroll down, we see that this is a new card, Gelatinous Orb. We can click on it. You can see it in the background and see how it looks. It's just a squishy ball thing. And we can check out what it has and what it does. So Splitter 2. And Splitter is on death. This unit splits into 2 weaker copies. Those copies can also split up. And yeah, that just sounds annoying as hell. So this is where you can check out all your structures, all your units, all your glyphs. Energy Storage is one of my newer ones. Artillery Cannon. It looks like it has an ability too, which is called Skill. It's fire for 500 mana, launch an artillery shell at a specific target, traveling time, skill cooldown increase based on target distance. So there is some skills, like hero abilities, I guess you can say. There's more traps here. There's a tech. Tech is usually what I call spells. There's some new ones down here. Let's check it out which ones they are. Dispelled area. So this removes like pacifists, for example, and or buffs to make them bigger. This completely removes it. This one does too, but it drains energy. Removes all the buffs on an enemy. You gain. So if you remove a buff, you gain energy. This is the summoning one. This is the beacon. This is hide. Phantom image. We already did that. Each unit and target takes 125 damage multiplied by the number of squads. Whoo! That's a big AoE right there. Recall. I mean, there's so many cards, guys, and it is such a pretty game. It takes some time getting used to. I would suggest doing the tutorial, and so yeah. And then before I finish the video off, down here, this is how your deck is set up. So you can create a new deck and be like, yes, I want to save the current one. I don't want to be nameless. This will be the sketchy book. Sure, and then you start adding your cards to it, and you can actually check out what the squads look like in the back, so you can get familiar with them on a visual scale. One of my favorite ones, this hero, dude. This hero is amazing. I didn't get to use it as much as I wanted to, but I love the hero aspects. The fact that there are heroes in this game seems pretty damn cool. And let me just go back here, save it. Sure, whatever. Minimum of 30 cards, so I guess you can have more than 30 cards. I was wondering how much cards you can have. I can go to Forge actually before I finish this up. So there are random cards that you can use your resources to buy. For example, Alarm Trap. So I'm just gonna buy Alarm Trap because it is a card that when it's triggered creates a area. So let's say a bunch of units are walking through it. I don't know that they're there right in the fog of war, and they trigger that, and all of a sudden, poof, vision, and I can just drop people in there. The mechanic, the concept of this seems absolutely amazing, and it takes some time getting used to, like I said, but it is great once you get a hang of it. So anyways, this is on Steam, and I will put the link in the description below. As already said, sure, accept, yes. Oh, delete that then. Sorry. I'm just like, I keep clicking the same thing over and over and over again. Golem Gates is available for early access. If you enjoyed this video, do hit the like button. Hit this button. The reason we keep asking for people to hit and smash like buttons or whatever the hell they say to make them seem cool is because it actually helps us out and helps the game out, because if someone were to search for a game called Golem Gates or RTS or whatever I decide to tag it, it will help me because it'll most likely come up on their search. So anyways, that wraps up Golem Gates. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know in the comment section below what you think and suggest what they should do. I think personally the view is a little bit too high, tilted just slightly, because it's almost like top bottom. Spells should need maybe a little bit of a cooldown and a warning what's coming. I don't think you have time to avoid it, but just let me know, oh shit, it's happening, I should maybe get some units on, because that instantly death thing is like, it's a shock. But it is cool because he saw me use it against his hero once. Anyways, I'm just gonna wrap it up here, leave it as that, and I hope I see you on whatever else video I'll post. Peace.